Greetings, fellow FAF players. I am casting a Lame game today. Lame is a very special player. He has a unique playstyle, if you could call running face first into your opponent a playstyle. But he is a skilled player. Don't get me wrong. He is 1700 rank, which is probably higher than I will ever achieve. But his games they vary from incredibly stupid to incredibly brilliant to watch because sometimes he pulls the clutch and sometimes he dies hilariously and you never know which is going to happen. And it's usually even bets on whether or not it will be a draw game. Because if he doesn't think he's going to win it, he will suicide his ACU into his opponent and try to pull a draw. So this is going to be one that we'll have to live out the adventure together and find out what's going to happen here. We have a double Seraphim match on a map called Last Oasis. And my first observation when I look at this is it is a beautiful map. Whoever made this map definitely needs to pick up their map maker avatar because they did a spectacular job. It looks like a shrunken down version of Eye of the Storm. I think that's the name of the map. But anyway, lots of room for land, just enough water to get a good naval game going. And then, of course, on any map where you have spread out positions, air is always important. It is Lame versus Mad Mozart, who is a 2K player, very good. Definitely a worthy opponent. First land, second air, and going ahead and pushing an artillery out across the water. Hover does come in handy on any map that is ranged like this. And virtually the same build for Lame. First land, second air, and does have a scout out. I'm going to go ahead and bump up the speed a little bit at the beginning of this game so we can knock out the slow time. Air scout out for Lame. Of course, both players need to know what's going on. And Lame is headed out to sea for a naval factory, and then, as predicted, base plant into the enemy position. Mad Mozart did go first bomber, but Lame did have enough air to deny that. So no bomber play as of yet. Did try to get an artillery across the water, but again denied by Lame. Pretty much a mirror image. Second bomber out by Mad Mozart. That has been scouted though and will be knocked down, so no worries there. Lame has decided to try a different route. A little bit of manual reclaim to Mex's build. And again, placing a move order directly into the enemy base. Early T2 push. I'm going to go ahead and bump this down some so we can soak it all in. He does have a single frigate out, and he has pushed out a Seraphim T2 tank. He has gone very strong hover this map, it appears. A lot of assisting on that T2 land fact. And in typical Lame style, not really any expansion at all to the sides. Strictly going across the center of the map, trying to get into the enemy base as fast as possible. He is going ACU on ACU over here on the right side, keeping it in sight. Somewhat lacking in air. Mad Mozart is going to be able to use bombers pretty effectively. He is pushing hover tanks of his own. Seraphim hover tanks, I'm not real fond of them. They are highly front-loaded. Well, this is interesting. Lame has decided that reclaiming the submarine is a better option than getting out of the water. I think he can do it, though. He's already got one almost down, although his health is getting awfully low. A third submarine comes in. Don't tell me. Lame. Really? Really now?
Commander under attack.
You have an even game with a chance at winning, and you're going to dive right into your doom against submarines. Not even going to walk out of the water. You're going to run all the way back across the pond. And that, my friends, is a lame game. uh, Lame, the only player in existence who will disregard the fact that he has overwhelming numbers of superior tech units, good map control, good mass income, and instead chooses to, like I said from the beginning, just pull a face plant directly into the enemy forces. So, definitely a very special kind of player, but sometimes funny to watch. Alright, that was the short and crazy cast. I am going to reset this, and I am going to cast another game, so I look forward to seeing y'all over there. Thanks for watching.